In Meridian, we empower all learners to thrive academically, socially, and emotionally as valued members of our local and global communities.
I want to feel like any student that graduates from Meridian would be a great neighbor if they moved in next door.
To that end, Meridian School District began a strategic planning process in February 2022. A committee of staff, families, and community members met monthly to form a new strategic plan for the district.
It was not taken lightly. There was a lot of questions and stops, and we really broke down and got to like the micro level.
Listening to all different voices and then compiling all that data and putting it together.
We know for quite some time that we've had different aspects of our community that haven't had a voice, so we wanted to really prioritize that.
We haven't always been able to communicate with families who speak another language, who don't use social media or don't have internet access. Every voice needs to be heard, no matter where a family lives or how much money their family makes.
The work of the committee concluded in December 2022.
We wanted a succinct plan that said this is what we believe and this is what we're going to do.
The new strategic plan has an updated vision and commitments which include 5 value statements and goals for each value.
The outcomes drive strategy, and the strategies are things that may change over time. Now, this is meant to be a living document.
The vision statement, adopted by the committee, sets the tone for the entire plan.
It's a really good map. You know, every student has to run their own race, but it's getting them to the same point on the starting line and then giving them the tools to mature and develop and then become productive members of society.
The 5 values were formed from the feedback from staff, families, students, and the community.
They're all stepping stones, and you can't really have a successful student or a successful district if any one of those pieces is missing.
Belonging. Meridian strives to be a welcoming place where understanding and respect are priorities. Everyone will be honored, valued, and heard.
Communication. Meridian commits to proactive, consistent, and clear two-way communication that is accessible for all.
Support. Meridian works in partnership with staff, families, students, and the community to nurture success in each and every student.
Wellness. Meridian creates an environment that supports staff and students' physical, social, and emotional well-being.
Learning. Meridian is guided by a commitment to an equitable education that develops academic and personal skills for life.
Learning is our main focus. We are a learning institution, but after interacting with some of our students in particular, feedback came back that yes, learning is important, but we're not ready to learn unless those other pieces are in place.
You can't have any of the other values without belonging first. Students, if they don't feel like they're safe, they aren't going to learn.
Trying to make values that are good for every student, whether they're housed or in foster care, marginalized populations.
When I go to school, it's not to learn math or to learn English. Like, that's definitely a part of it, but it's more about the community building and learning how to interact with other people and like building those skills that will carry me through the rest of life.
All of these pieces come together to create Meridian School District's new strategic plan.
Since we all thought of these ideas together and they all are like a conglomeration of what we believe, it can really just drive us forward and give us something to drive towards at the same time.
It's creating a social contract. So I think it's a reminder that everybody has a stake in this, not only teachers, but families, caregivers, students, and that it's a big team, and the students won't succeed unless everybody kind of helps out with that.